anyways, I think we can move on now to the characters.
My favorite.
Yes, the best part. I'll just quickly go down the list and talk about each of the characters. So in B rank, which each B rank character has 3 skills, passive skills. They are X, Massimo, Axel, and Palette. The A rank characters with 4 skills are Zero, Aelia, Vile, and Marino. And then we had the first banner, S rank characters. S rank characters have 5 skills. First Armor X, Black Zero, and Cinnamon. And currently, as we record this video, the White Day event is going on. So the White Day banner is White Day Aelia and White Day Cinnamon. We've seen 3 other characters on the character select screen, but they are not available to play right now. Those characters are Ferrum, Second Armor X, and Ultimate Armor X, which we did play in the beta test, but he's not here in the full game yet. And then there's some unlockable skins, Command Mission X, and White Day Zero, which you do get from the White Day event. What a concept. So, let's go around the room and say, what's your top 3 favorite characters to use right now? Let's start with you, TGP.
Okay, so, with 100% bias, I love First Armor X. Oh my god. Is that even just the fact that he's, like, powerful or anything like that? I just love how his model uses, like, the classic sound, like the X sounds. Like, the charge shot, it's the X charge. The thing that Quinn showed the other day with the Hadouken was insane to me. Like, that's a thing? Like, nobody would think to do that, but they did it, and it's the coolest thing ever. And I honestly like him mostly because of the cosmetic parts of it. And, I mean, I never thought shooting a bunch of grapes at somebody would just kill them. Pretty funny.
Especially because you have no iframes now.
Yeah? You're just taking it all? It's horrendous, but I love it.
The tapeworm shot is useful now. What?
I love the tapeworm shot.
Never thought I'd live to see the day.
I don't know what I was thinking. I just saw it one day, so I thought the tapeworm shot. Now it's a thing.
Now it's a meme.
But I do love using Aelia a lot. I like the whole Melt Creeper nonsense.
Melt the Creeper!
And, honestly, for my third one, I haven't used Marino very much, even though I like her a lot. It's because I don't have very many, memories of her. But, for me, it would have to be a tie between Massimo and Palette. I love using both of them. I would say.
Massimo's awesome, yeah. What about you, Quint?
Well, I tend to go around the roster a lot for my videos just to show some variety. And, you know, not for nothing, but Axel has really come through for me a lot nowadays. Especially on that third stage in Chapter 6, because, hey, he's like the best way to dodge the mini-boss.
I think I faced one Axel one time, and he actually caught me off guard.
Yeah, I was surprised by how much they made Axel better in this build. Like, his dodge is actually useful, and his barrage does a lot if he gets inside you.
Yeah, like straight up, if you're having trouble with a boss in story mode, you can just use Axel, because you can have no problem dodging anything.
I used him to be Overdrive Ostrich, because I was severely underleveled, so I basically had to no damage run it for the most part. Yeah, he helped a lot with that. Because some of Overdrive Ostrich's attacks are a little tricky to dodge, especially when he jumps.
And if your game decides to drop some of your inputs.
Yeah. You just gotta be careful to dodge the correct way. Sometimes I mess that up.
But yeah, other characters I use, I will agree with, TGP that First Armor X is a very good character. Very fun to use. His headbutt makes for a great substitute for a double jump.
Yeah, I like it.
Although I'm really upset that the Military Buster does not actually match the color scheme for the armor. Like, it's darker than the actual Buster we see on him, even though it's the exact same Buster. The characters, Vile is very fun to use. Massimo is also a very fun character, which I'm glad for. I like Massimo.
Me too. What about you, Cole?
I want to say that First Armor X is my favorite, but I don't have him. But fighting him makes him my favorite. He's just a massive powerhouse, and I love it. But the characters I've been using the most is Vanilla X, because I just love the charge shot. It's so, it's just something you can fall back on.
It's very respectable.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And I've been using Black Zero. I really like the dash thing that we talked about earlier, whose name I've forgotten already.
Raikkosen.
That's the one.
Fighting that in PvP, especially with the lag, it gets me every time. Like, I have to sit there and take it.
I haven't had much trouble with Black Zero, but definitely First Armor X.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm just glad he can't do lightning loops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the other character I've been using a lot is the White Dace Cinnamon, because I got that like as soon as the event opened. I'm like, all right, rolling for Aelia. I got that, but now I can throw chocolate at people and make them feel bad, but also happy. So I'll take it. It's silly, this cat girl robot running around throwing chocolate at people.
Yeah.
But I like it.
Yeah, I heard White Day Cinnamon is actually really good. Is that true?
Yeah, actually, I was gonna ask that. Like, in terms of the meta, how are these two characters?
I haven't really used her in like PvP or anything too much, but getting the aim down on the chocolate throw is really kind of weird because there's a big wind up to it, and it it targets where they were when you push the button. So like if I'm fighting a boss or something and I throw it, but then it jumps, it'll target where it was before it jumped. So it's
just like her needle for a regular variation. Then
I don't have her regular one. I haven't used it. But
well,
she's fun. I like her more than I thought I would.
That's cool. Fortunately, I can't talk about White Day characters because I didn't get either of them. But right now, my main three for competitive is Vile. First of all, he's my main because he has Parahax. You hit him electric shock bullet into what we call the hot potato, into another electric shock bullet, into another hot potato, and that combo right there takes out most of their health, if not all of it. It's insane. Especially
if you have his passives unlocked.
It's like as long as you can nail them with electric shock bullet, it's over. So that's why I main Vile, because he's insane. Like, First Armor X is technically better, but Vile can still deal First Armor X.
It's the stun.
Beaten a lot of First Armor X's that way. Stun is extremely powerful in Rockman X DiVE. I mean, in a lot of games, stun is powerful, like Star Force 3. But yeah. The other ones are, I use Vanilla X. Like, we talked about how, like, even though you get X at the very beginning of the game, he's still very viable. So, since I don't have First Armor X, I use the regular one. And I do have the Command Mission skin, because I love Command Mission. Not to mention, you do get a stat boost for using the skin. So that always helps.
You do?
Yeah. Literally no reason to not have it on.
No reason at all.
Huh. I've been using the skin, but I didn't know it gave a boost. Is it a significant one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
huh.
I mean,
it gives like a little bit of stats,
it's there.
Compared to
yeah, I don't think it necessarily makes them like on par with an A-rank character, for example, but it's there.
On the topic of skins, do you think that any of the like the banner characters are gonna get skins? Because wouldn't it suck like later on to get a skin for Black Armor, like Black Armor 0, and then it's like, well, I got this nice skin for this character I don't have.
Like, at the very least, since they seem to be in a White Day banner, the first three might be sticking around.
Yeah. Yeah, they're still there, but we'll talk about gacha later.
Oh yes.
Going back to X though, like I like to lead off with the charge shot, which does a decent amount. You can power it up by increasing his rank. You know, he's a B-class character, nothing more. So you can, yeah, it's pretty easy to rank him up. But I also like his rockets, actually. You know, when the game first was announced, I wasn't too big on the rockets, but now I see they're pretty good because they have area of effect. So say there's a character on the other side of a wall, you just shoot a rocket and it hits them. It's really good that way. And the third one I use a lot is Massimo. I have to thank Hero Azure for opening my eyes to how good Massimo is, because he also mains him. But yeah, Massimo's skills are pretty good. You hit him with the axe, the whirlwind they call it. As long as you hit the enemy, you get a shield. And the Berserk Charge, by itself, it does a lot of damage if you can get all the hits in. If you miss, that's a big oops. But by itself, it might seem bad because it leaves you open, because there's a lot of inlight to it. However, if you upgrade it, you do also get a shield when you use Berserk Charge. At level 5-star, you can get invincibility from using the Berserk Charge while it's active, which I just got that yesterday. Can't wait to try that out. Shoutouts to Palette for her parry attacks. She's got the stun gun. As long as you use it in the air, you won't have that tripping animation, and you still parry.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. Another one I want to shout out to is Cinnamon, actually. She's a good support character, especially in co-op. So you can buff both you and your partner so that you can do a lot of damage quickly. You get defense and attack buff, so it's pretty good. Any other characters that stuck out to you guys?
I just think it's hilarious to see Massimo just jumping and dashing around.
Oh yeah.
And spinning, not to mention.
Oh yeah.
Here was the one who showed me that he holds the Gatling gun with one hand.
That's right.
Like a
Yeah,
boss.
because all the weapons are bigger, like to compensate for Massimo's size, but they are properly scaled for him.
Yeah, the busters on Massimo look so like amazing in every sense of the word.
Mm-hmm.
Was there any character that we none of us mentioned? Like who?
Zero.
Oh,
Zero,
Oh,
yeah.
poor guy.
Poor guy.
He's just got a.
To be fair, he's got pretty good DPS at least.
He's got a skin
Yeah.
too. I just
Like,
don't use him at all.
He gets used in PvP.
Yeah, I do see him a few times here and there.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, because Ryujin actually does a lot of damage, and especially Rakoha if you get the passive unlocked.
yeah, if you get inside the opponent, Rakoho does a lot. I've actually seen people use Zero and Black Zero on the same team in ranked, so that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's not allowed.
And-
There's 2 zeros.
I mean, in the future, we're going to have teams of 3
That's
X's.
true.
Technically, it's supposed to be the copy Zero from Next 2, I believe, so it's not the same Zero.
Actually,
Why does he know Raikozen?
Actually, Fake Zero has a red crystal on his head and silver highlights and silver hair. I hope that's a skin for Black Zero, because that's my favorite Zero design. Just low key.
Yeah. Well, that's not me who said it. It's actually the website.
Yeah, I know. I thought that was weird. They're like,
Mhm.
all black armor Zeros look the same, I guess. Just come on, Capcom, get it together.
And these are the guys who put a freaking Hadouken Easter egg
On a character select.
Yeah.
on a character select. Yeah.
Select.
We'll just take a moment to appreciate that. You gotta switch between first armor and another character, let the animation play out 5 times. What else do you have to do 5 times? In the original X, with visiting Armored Adil stage to actually get the Hadouken.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, the attention to detail, dude.
Yeah, I can imagine, like, just someone barged into a pitch meeting, it's like, I got a great idea. And then just, it's like, this is
got
something
it.
no one's gonna see. Put it in. But now everyone knows.
It's like it makes you think now. What other secrets are in this game that no one's found yet?
Yeah.
Well, surely not those hidden elements in the stages, because I'm gonna make a video on those.
Yeah, there is a completion for those, I noticed. Let me see.
Not sure what you get for getting them all, but you can.
But yeah, definitely shoutouts to all the attention to detail and Easter eggs that they put into this game with the characters, because pretty much all the characters with their animations when they appear on screen are emulating their official artwork from the game that they were from.
Yes.
It was so good.
That's powerful.
Like, it really feels like the game is developed by longtime fans. You know, they're like, this is what, you know, they're like, this is what I want to see. And then they put it in, and it's like, oh my god, they get it. He's doing the pose, he's doing the thing.
Yeah, man. Like, that's definitely there for, like, the hardcore fans that will see that pose and like, oh, I know that pose! So cool. But my favorite is still Ultimate Armor X. The fact that they use that one piece of artwork where the pieces come together like a Transformers almost. That is so cool that they even called back to that, because you don't see those in the games themselves until now.
Yeah. I wish on that animation it had the purple shade of armor when you put in the code on X4. But I guess it's more of a reference to the fight on X5 because it uses the X4 color scheme. It's really strange.
Yeah.
But I love the purple. It's so good.
Yeah, maybe the purple will be a skin one day.
I'll take it. That's what I painted my Kotobukiya kit. I painted it that purple color. I just love it so much.
That's awesome. Any last thoughts on characters?
Give us more. They're the best part of the game.
Where is
right.
Ultimate Armor? That's it. I'm bringing up my wallet X.
That reminds me though. What characters do you guys want to see come to the game? Oh, just pick one.
If I
One?
had to pick-
I've got 3.
Okay, that's cool. Too.
I have the one I'm waiting for. Where's Lair?
Yeah. She should
Soon
be coming.
TM.
Yeah, soon. What about you, Quint?
If I were to pick one, who would I want?
And it doesn't have to be X series either.
Yeah, that's for sure. But actually, you know what? Bit of a bias here. How about Quint?
Yeah, how about Quint? So, Cole, tell us your 3.
Well, I want some obscure choices.
Okay.
We gotta get the fan service 100%. We gotta get Green Biker Dude in.
Ah, he took mine.
Okay. Well, I'll let you say that. I'll redact that one. And we've already got RT55J, aka Boob Eyes. He's already a boss, so make him into a character. He's our channel mascot, so he deserves to be in just based on being Boob Eyes. And the other one I want to see Marty from the X manga, because she's like super cool, like she's a pirate lady.
Yeah.
And we.
Oh, you know what? Now that you mention, other material, I changed my mind. I want Mega Mission stuff. Bring in IX.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh yeah, there you go.
We need X like so bad. I had an early discussion about this, and I want all those armors and everything. Mega Mission is just my jam.
Oh yeah. So anything else?
I could go on all day, but you go.
Okay.
There's a neat touch that all the characters use their sound effects from the game they come from.
Yeah, like, funnily enough, First Armor X just uses Super Nintendo X1 sound effects. So, you can hear First Armor X coming from a mile away. You can just hear...
It's even better when you're doing co-op and you're both First Armor X. It's just stacked.
It just overpowers the audio.
Yeah.
I was playing co-op today. I was Vanilla X and my partner was First Armor X. And you hear like the X4 and the X1 charging effects going at the same time.
What has science done?
Alright, so when is the Goliath gonna be co-op boss?
Yeah.
Not 2 charge shots!
Man, I actually hope they put the Goliath armor in for us to play in, because I've always wanted to just drive that armor once.
Yeah.
Like just put a level. It's called No Jumps Allowed, because that armor doesn't jump.
Nope.
You'll just charge through them.
You just break down like platforms and stuff. You just punch them and they fall.
That's nice. But yeah, I'll echo Cole here and say, Green Biker dude.
Yeah.
We need some love for that man. You know, he sacrificed himself so we could defeat Sigma. So let's give him to the game and let him use his bike. His Ride Chaser, rather. So
His special attack will be to just kamikaze.
Yeah.
To an enemy.
The other one will be just him doing wheelies around.
Yeah. Look at me. Look at me.
He'll pop some wheelies. For everlasting peace.
They need to bring in his. They need to bring him in with his canon, as far as I'm concerned, name, which is Fleetwood, because him and Mac from X3 are like best buddies, and that's why Mac becomes a Maverick. He's like, my best friend is dead. I don't have anything else to live for. Fleetwood Mac is dead.
Yeah. Other than that, I love to see Spider from Command Mission get it in just to complete the party.
Yes.
As well as like the rest of the cadres from the Rebellion Army. You know, getting some obscure ones like Burkana or Soul Racer from the Extreme games.
Yeah.
Those
I know someone who's waiting on Nana.
Yeah, Nana.
Yeah, you gotta get Nana.
Oh, gee, I wonder who's waiting on that. But, yeah. There's a lot they can do, and that's probably one of the most exciting things about X DiVE is the possibilities.
Mm-hmm. It's weird that they've got in almost every female character.
Yeah.
They've got
right away.
most of them, yeah. So they're gonna have to do a lot of variants because it's a mobile game.
Well, they did mention that they were going to bring the characters from the other series as well, so they're a possibility as well.
I'll put
We already
Kalinka
know
in.
2.
Yeah,
Kalinka would be fun.
I like to see
because
Leviathan.
what the heck is she gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
I'll dream about that when I see like characters from the series.
Yeah. It's gonna be crazy when those arrive. That's for sure.
Yeah, when this game hits its stride, it's gonna be something special.
Its potential is limitless, impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, this is sort of our first, like, official in-game crossover of these series. It's amazing.
Took
We've
them long
already
enough.
seen... Yeah, right? We've already seen, like, the ZX stages in Rockman X DiVE. Yeah, that in itself is crazy. Like, playing as X characters in the ZX stages.
Or in the Woodman stage.
What the Woodman music, yeah.
Yeah.
That's nuts, dude.
I'm still waiting for the Jacob elevator. I want it so bad.
I know, I can't wait until that comes out. I wonder what that's going to be. I guess it will be a story stage?
Maybe.
I don't know. Or I guess I could also imagine a co-op stage where you're just going up the Jacob elevator while defeating enemies.
Mm-hmm.
X DiVE does like to do that a lot, is horde rooms. So that's a possibility. Let's move on. So we're going a bit long. So, weapons. We'll go with this real quick. There's busters, close range weapons like sabers, scythes, and lances, machine guns, sprayers, and cannons. They call it cannons, but it's really just launchers. And a cool thing actually is like different characters actually give a boost for certain weapons. Like X has Buster Master, Vile has Launcher Master, and so on. But some of the coolest weapons that have some notable Easter eggs from other series is Napalm's head. It's literally just Napalm in his head. Yeah, how crazy is that?
Morbid.
Very.
Very
oh my god,
morbid.
what did they do to you?
No, they're making up for him not appearing in the Ruby Spears cartoon.
Now, this is what he gets for getting Mega Man 5 banned in Vietnam.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. That makes perfect sense right now.
That's
Yeah.
like that's pretty bad. Get that out of here.
Yeah. So, and then there's Scarlet Tyrants, which is basically Ragnarok, the final form of Wild from 04. That is a deep cut. It's like, wow, dude.
There's a lot of deep cuts here. And don't just mean because there's a lot of swords.
Nope. Speaking of swords, we got Doom Blade, which is sort of like a light version of Sigma's Blade from X8. And then you had the Triangular Saber, which used to be the ZX Saber because it's literally just Model ZX's saber.
Yeah.
But way more detailed now. I will say that.
Cute.
I saw one reference just a little bit ago on Twitter that I didn't notice. I don't know how.
Yeah,
the
the
Extraordinary Mortar is the
Yeah.
X4 Sigma, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is so cool.
That is really cool.
The end.
Yeah, because like a lot of the iconic weapons are here, like, you know, the military busters, like Zero and First Armor X's Buster.
Mm-hmm.
You got Falcon and Shadow Buster. It's really nice.
I hope we get all the X Busters eventually. Like, I'm sure we will. Just because they have, like, just almost by default a really good design.
For sure.
So
Do you
get none
guys
of them.
do you guys have any favorites in particular?
Are we talking visual or gameplay or just whatever?
It could be anything. Just like
What really is going to bring us some of the other, cameos here, because, we got the Crimson side with just, Grim Reaper Sigma side just red.
Yeah.
We got the Biochem Buster, which is the Guy Armor's Buster. The Beam Machine Gun, which is the gun from the X7 Ride Armor.
Why not?
There's just a lot of really deep cuts here.
You know, we got some command mission weapons too, like the Sniper Buster.
Yeah. The Air Buster,
Yeah.
whatever it's called.
And the Electric Current Spray Gun, which is from X8 file.
Yeah.
I like the Falcon Buster because it's fun to use.
It's like it's so much fun looking at these weapons and trying to figure out where the inspiration came from. And then you're like, oh my god, it's from this.
Yeah, like once it dawns on you, it's like, that's what that is? I love it more.
Like,
It's
wow.
really fun.
I mean, the Shadow Buzz is basically a 4-in-1 in terms of calls. Like, it looks like the Shadow Armor Buster. Its name is the Shadow Blade Buster and functions like the Shadow Blade. And its projectiles are the Shadow Runner.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I don't really use very many of the. I don't use too much of a variety, but I do like the Snowy Spray Gun. Cute.
Nice.
Nice people. And I have been blessed with very many sabers, so the only one I've been using is the Triangular Saber.
Yeah, I used that a while until I got Doom Blade the other day.
I want to like the Shadow Buster more, but it doesn't have as much DPS as I'd like.
Yeah, that was kind of disappointing to me.
I do like the fall for the Extraordinary Mortar. And I'll probably like Gatling guns more when I get them, but I only have the one.
Yeah.
I've been using a Gatling gun a lot since I've ranked it up 2 times, so I've got 3 of its passes unlocked.
Nice. Like, I know, like, Gatling's one of the things they gave us outright when the game started, along with the Triangular Saber and, what's the last one?
Yeah, you got the Falcon Buster and the Mortar as well.
That's right. Falcon Buster and any kind of melee weapon's been my main. Because Falcon Buster has a lot of DPS, because it does a lot of damage. It's slow, but the damage makes up for it.
Yeah.
Not to mention, when people try to run away from me in PvP to grab a health item, I can just snipe them from a distance. It's funny. So any last thoughts on weapons?
More
I
references.
wish the military buster was brighter so it can actually match First Armor X.
Yeah.
Well, is it more of like a gray color? I don't have it etched into my
hold on,
brain.
I've got a image of it where I've actually taken a screenshot of it.
All right.
Let me see.
Because I know X10, like his buster is in all the art, it's a darker color, but in the games it's not. So maybe it's that.
Okay, here it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is darker colored.
Yeah,
It's
that
weird.
looks like Zero's. At least, like how this little Tamashi buddy is that's right next to me, because it's more of a silver color than the white.
Yeah.
So maybe that was the reference, but you know, X10's not in the game, but First Armor X is.
I mean, he kind of is.
Well, okay.
Maybe it'll be a skin. That's funny that, like, we got a White Day Zero skin before a, like, version 1.0 skin.
hmm
Interesting.
I wonder, like, if X10 is its own character. I've been trying to figure out what his specials would be. I would say the red shot from Maverick Hunter X, and then just killing himself.
I knew you were gonna go there.
Well, I mean, that's all he does in the game. He doesn't even, like, walk. He can just dash. Maybe, but I'm not through yet.
Zero! you just played the clip of X going Zero when he does it.
Hey, I could do that when I upload Chapter 5.
Oh god. So let's move on actually to the real meat and potatoes. Yeah, 2 hours later, right? The monetization / gatcha system of the game. So first of all, we've been mentioning this already, but the premium currency is elemental metals. You can spend it on a bunch of things like materials to upgrade, character memories, which are used to rank up the characters. But the big one is capsules. It's your standard gacha stuff. You spend 100 elemental metals for one roll, or 1,000 for a 10 roll. Now, TGP, you want to tell us a little bit more about like how you feel about the monetization so far?
It's 50-50 for me. Like, I'm a huge advocate for bundles. I'm a sucker for bundles. But even then, some of these bundles, I just can't recommend people to get because these pricings are weird.
Yeah.
Like,
It's even weirder when you go between different like systems,
oh yeah, like
Yeah.
because the prices between iOS and Android are actually different.
yeah, that
What?
that to me was weird. I'm like, why? I like the thing is I'm Android and I have Google Play, so we have the thing where if you for however much you spend you get points and you can use the points on other things as well. So that's why I don't mind spending a little bit here and there, but I honestly just can't recommend some of these bundles. Like the bundle that I see here is the first purchase pack 2. It's $88.80. That's a nice price. But it comes with like a guaranteed cinnamon and then like a bunch of other stuff that honestly doesn't seem worth getting, in my opinion. Like the only packs I can honestly really recommend people getting if you want to spend money on this game is the beginner pack. And then get like they're like the monthly pass. It's like
the daily boost packs.
yeah, that to me is like super worth it. Just get all 3 because they're only like $5 and it's for the whole month. So you're getting your money's worth and then some.
And every day you're getting 30 elemental metals from
Yeah.
them.
Like, honestly, those are the only things I can really recommend getting. Like, if you were just to look at the elemental metals themselves, that's just too much. That's just an insane amount.
Yeah, because put it this way, you're spending over $40 for just 2,000 medals, and that's a discounted price.
Yeah, that's gonna be gone in a second. That's more than Mega Man 11 was.
Yeah.
And that's just for one little purchase.
Yeah.
And not to mention the gacha rates.
Oh.
It's 3% for S-class character or weapon, but the thing is, it's 2% for weapon and 1% for a character.
Yeah.
And I haven't pulled a single S-class weapon, but 2 characters, it's weird.
Yeah, you have to be insanely lucky.
Oh yeah, the other one too that I do know people did get, and I would probably recommend as well, is the voucher that gives you a guaranteed S.
That's the beginner's pack.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, can you use that and then pull an S-class that you already have, and then it just turns into items?
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I have a confession to make. I did buy the beginner's pack, and I pulled Black Zero.
Wow!
I already had him.
Wow!
So, wait, $30 down the drain.
Yeah. Oh my god. I'm so sorry.
Wow!
But yeah, so...
but yeah...
I wanted first timer X, man.
Yeah. Honestly,
Well,
the voucher...
that's good information.
The voucher for sure is something I would have done right off the bat. I wouldn't have done
Yeah. Yeah, but... Like, do it for... Well, actually, I think the ticket's only for the first
Yeah,
three
it's only for the
characters.
first
You
three.
can't do
It
for
doesn't add the other.
It's like... It's worth if you're just starting the game, but if you were like me and you already had 2 of the S rank characters, there's a big chance you're gonna draw
you
dupe.
gambled so hard.
I gambled. I had a 1 out of 3 chance.
I love doing those. Those are the most thrilling in my opinion. But and honestly,
I bet you didn't even get enough character patches to rank up one of the S's, did you?
No, because if you draw a duplicate S character,
you get
it's
100.
300 patches,
300?
and you need 600. I think you need like at least 600 to get like 10 memories for an S rank character.
Yeah, I think something like that.
Like
it's 300 for 10.
Okay,
That's
so
still a lot.
it just gives you enough for 10 memories.
Yeah.
That's not
And
a
you need
lot.
40 to rank them up.
You need 40,
Yes.
and they're gonna go.
And they go up by 10 every time you rank them up.
Man.
Like, upgrading the S rank characters is going to be a grind.
Yeah, a grind.
An expensive grind.
Yes.
I just
And it's only really a grind thanks to what we recently discovered with those gift boxes.
yeah.
What are the gift boxes? I feel like I'm a step behind.
Have you played have you gotten any rewards in the events yet? Or getting point totals?
Oh, in the White Day event?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
those gift boxes that you get can, give you memories for, weapons
oh,
and characters.
yeah, okay, yeah, that. Alright.
And the purple and, the gold ones could give you ones for S rank characters, including ones that you don't have yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
At least that's a free unlock. Those are the biggest air quotes that I can muster.
Yeah, free and close, because, weapons are still included in that. And while we currently have, 3 characters that we can get from, those special boxes, there are like 17 weapons to get as well.
Yeah, that's kind of my problem with this, is there's just not that many characters, but there's just so many weapons. And it's like...
And it's only going to get worse.
Yeah, that's what really messes up the rates. Is like, if you get S, it's like, oh, am I going to get a character finally? No, it's just another weapon.
Yeah.
And I've actually pulled duplicate S weapons before. It's stupid.
Jeez. Good luck, man.
Yeah.
I've been unlucky. The only guarantee... I just got the voucher. I haven't gotten an S rank at all. Not once.
That's why the prices are insane, because
Yes.
the characters and the weapons are in the same pool. There's a extremely high chance that you'll go through those 2,000 medals and get absolutely nothing but patches.
is also the reason why I'm running 2 accounts right now, and 2 channels. Because I've been a lot luckier on the Axel server than I have on the X server.
That's crazy.
Oh man.
Because, on the X server, the only thing I've gotten S-rank wise was Cinnamon, which I got from a voucher. Wow! And also the electric gun.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, on the other end, I got Cinnamon and First Armor X for free, and the Doom Blade, and the freaking... What else did I get here? Oh yeah, I got the Poison Cloud sprayer.
Oh.
Yeah, some of my best pulls happened after the developers were like, oh, here's 1k medals because of the maintenance. And then I just get Cinnamon. I'm like, oh, yes.
Now, yeah, the prices are just outrageous. Like, on like a fighting game, you can spend like $5 and you get a new character. Like, guaranteed, But in this, it's like, spend 40 and you have a 3% chance.
That's
or
gotcha.
3% and then a 1% chance. It's, oh man. But it's kind of addicting. As soon as I hit 1,000 medals, I'm like, I gotta do the draw. But I'm saving up for Second Armor because Second Armor is one of my favorite just armor designs in general.
Yeah.
So I really
it's
want
like,
that one.
It's like the thing is, once you get most of the A rank stuff, it's kind of not worth it to do a 10 unless you want patches because it guarantees an S. It guarantees an A, but it does not increase your chances of getting an S. So it's better to almost just do individual ones.
You think so? Huh.
Because I actually got Doomblade off a single.
Okay, I haven't done a single yet, so I might need to look into that. At least the daily ones for 30.
Yeah. It's like if you look at the rates on the page, it says that the last one and a bundle of 10 is still the same rates for an S character or weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So it
Also,
really
the
doesn't
30
matter.
The 30 prize pulls are for paid medals only.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's right. I remember seeing that in the beta. I'm like, why can't I do this? But
You can spend.
Right.
Yeah, that's another weird thing about X DiVE is like there's paid medals and there's free medals. There's a difference.
They look the same.
Yeah. Cause, I'll say for example, the lab, you can spend 500 medals to increase your third slot, but for the fourth slot, you need paid medals.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Ugh, like, ooh. They want you.
Spend that money.
Who do you think you are?
So that's crazy, yo.
Yeah, it's stupid expensive. Like if it was like $5 or $10 to afford 1,000 medals, I'd be probably dropping it like once a week. Just because like that's something that can admittedly get really addictive. Because it's like it's so easy to afford, and I figure like more people would want to drop that kind of money. It's like, oh, it's just $5, and then the next week, well, it's just $5, and then the next week, well, it's just $5.
Yeah,
because that's what
honestly
I
why those daily boosts packs are what you go with, because those are $5 a month.
Yeah, those are like the best value in my opinion. Like,
so I'd never even looked at those.
if you're you
those
can
daily
also
boosts.
do the level up packs too. They're okay. I did.
Oh, you could also spend $10 to get like double the rewards from the monthlies.
I may or may not.
Wow!
May have been.
Yeah, it's like for free you get 15 Ray Arrow memories, but if you pay that $10, you get 30 memories.
And that's for the whole month. And honestly, looking at it this way too, not even talking about just whether or not it's worth it, but I honestly feel like these devs do kind of like they've been having a lot of goodwill, in my opinion, and I feel like you can probably spend a little bit for them. Now, of course, how long can they keep the goodwill up? Well, we'll see. Because obviously, you're not going to convince somebody who's free to play to spend money. That's just not going to happen. I can only convince somebody who is willing to like spend. No, I'm not. No, of course, I would never tell somebody, yeah, just drop $1,000. Week. Don't do that.
A week.
like no, don't do that. Unless you want to, then I don't know why you're listening to me. Just do whatever you want. But yeah, just when it comes to the best value, beginner pack, the monthly packs, the level packs, if you want to delve a little bit into that. And that's it, really. I wouldn't bother with the limited element ones. I wouldn't bother with that because that's just too much, in my opinion.
Yeah, like at the prices were lower, like $10, that would be worth. Because like $10 a week, like Cole was saying. But
yeah,
the price
only getting like $4 cheaper on iOS. That's it.
Yeah, it's like the prices as they currently stand. That's just way too much. I cannot imagine spending $100 on these medals that may essentially get me nothing if I get bad luck on the draw.
Yeah.
$100 for just 5 pulls.
Just 5 pulls.
Yep. Well, to be
10 pulls. Still.
Yeah.
Like it was just 5 of me. Stupid. But yeah. $100 for 50. And then what if you get nothing? It's the worst feeling in the world.
Yeah. It's like let's think about that for a moment. For the price that you pay for 2 medals, you could buy a new Mega Man game.
I'm honestly kind of curious as to how do they handle refunds. Like, because when it comes to Google, I can't speak for iOS, but it's very lenient. Like you can be like, oh, I didn't mean to spend this money, and they're like, okay, fine, get your money back. But with Fire Emblem Heroes, say you buy like the 77 orb pack, if you get a refund, they will take those 77 orbs back, so you can actually be in the negative. So I wonder, should you get a refund in this game, do they take those medals back, and will you be in the negative?
At the very least, one of the early maintenances was about compensating players who weren't getting the things they paid for.
Oh yeah, that happened. I was scared.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no. It's like, oh man. Imagine.
I mean, I believe they fixed it.
They did. I also believe they actually got like what they were supposed to as well. So that's good.
Oh, funny story about that. One day, we all woke up when the day changed over, and everyone was like, "Whoa! I got like 5,000 medals in my inbox." And we're like freaking out, like, "Oh my god!
Oh
5,000?
my god! Yeah, that's right."
And then the game said, like maintenance or something, and after the maintenance was over, the medals were gone.
Wasn't it because they were giving it to the wrong people?
Yeah, I think like someone hit the button to send it to everybody when it was supposed to be for the paid players.
Oh no!
Just one click away from ruining the economy.
Yeah.
I don't know about ruining the economy. I think you'd have to be lucky to get what you want. Because those can go in the blank, and you can be like getting absolutely nothing. But yeah, it's like obviously you don't want to give that much away. You want to give like 1,000 or maybe 2,000.
Yeah, granted, if this was the beta, that probably would have ruined it, because back in the beta, you could just get the memories for any character you wanted in the store.
I missed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was another thing I was going to mention, is like they did remove that feature from the beta, which, like for me, when I pulled that Dupe 0, those 300 patches would have been pretty useful if they had kept that, so I could just put it towards First Armor X. But alas.
Yeah, I hope they eventually add like past characters to the memory store so you can save up for them. Like even if it's decently expensive, just something, just so it's there. It's like, oh yeah, 6 months ago was First Armor, but now it's on the shop if you want to save up for it.
I think that'd be reasonable. It's like, obviously, White Day characters, no, because those gotta be special, right? But But if the character's been out for a while, just be like, well, now you can spend the patches to get memories for them.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised they didn't do that way.
Yeah. I can see why though, because they want you to get that adrenaline from getting that character in the gacha.
Yeah. I gotta wonder if they do make medals cheaper later on, if they're gonna compensate the people that have, spent so much, like using math. They're like, oh, here, you would have actually purchased this many medals with our new pricing, or something. Mm-hmm. Or if they're just gonna be like, you're out of luck. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
Medals are a penny now.
Yeah, because you get a lot of medals at the beginning because you're doing all the story and achievements, but when you get to the point of the game I'm currently at, where I've already cleared all the story and done a lot of the early stuff, I'm only getting maybe 200 medals a day, so it takes a while to get up to a 10 roll.
You gotta spend 100 of those for one of the dailies.
Yeah, and they would especially spend 100 for the daily.
Yeah.
That annoys me, actually.
So it's hard to save
That
up.
annoys me a lot.
One roll, or use it to get the materials to upgrade your dive trigger, which I did a lot. But like we said before, don't be afraid to spend your elemental metals on other things besides the gacha, because the shop does have some good stuff in there, like memories or materials to get your power up faster. That's honestly more useful than potentially getting another dupe in the gacha.
I've been too scared to venture away from just trying for a character. That's the whole reason I'm here, Just like, I love just seeing these characters just mixing and matching weapons and stuff. It's just, you got me from the premise.
Right, and for guys like us who are doing YouTube content, we want to show off the characters.
For sure.
Yeah. That's why I'm happy that TGP and Quint's got First Armor X.
Yeah.
I don't though, so we cover each other that way.
Yeah.
I work on that.
That's a good team.
And like I said, is why I'm running multiple accounts.
Yeah. But any last thoughts on the monetization?
Coin
It's
toss.
expensive.
Don't go crazy, obviously.
Yeah.
But if you want to support the devs because you like them, honestly, I would say this is definitely a game you could spend on because of that.
Yeah. It's a fun game to play, so it feels kind of worth it.
I think it's still viable to play free, of course.
Oh yeah, obviously,
but,
yeah. It's
yeah.
You don't feel the need to spend. Actually, if anything, this game is doesn't reward you if you spend a lot. Actually, so honestly, stay in the middle ground or don't spend at all. I think you'll be fine.
The only thing you really get from spending is a chance to the lucky roulette.
Yeah, and
that's another thing.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that. So yeah, anytime you spend, you get something called, I believe they're called lucky vouchers. And I think it's it's permanent to the amount of how much you spend. And it has another little gotcha thing, but it's only for paid for people who paid. And you get to do a single or do a 10 roll, and it does a roulette, and then you'll get prizes depending on what you see there. And honestly, they're cool, but it's not something you have to do. You'll be fine. You'll live without it. I wouldn't worry myself too much.
A change I did notice is when the game first started, it was maybe the top prize was a few elemental medals, but they actually changed the top prize to a special box, which gives you a guaranteed S rank memory whenever the White Day event came out. So there's something.
Yeah.
But you still gotta get
either
good
10 for a
RNG.
character or 10 for a weapon.
Yeah.
And again, there's like 15 weapons and 3 characters.
Yeah. Yep. I got 1 memory of First Armor X. Only 39 to go.
I've got 1 for Black Zero.
Yeah.
I think I did.
So, but big question though. Is this game worth Duff McWhaling on?
No.
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 Nope, not at all. Sorry, Duff McWhaling.
At
Maybe another
most,
day.
just those 15 for those 3, monthly packs, and that's it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm glad we had this conversation because I didn't even know about the monthly packs. I've just been avoiding all the paid
Yeah.
stuff, but that's actually kind of a good deal.
I did know about the monthly packs, but hearing TGP talk about it, I'm like, maybe next paycheck.
Yeah.
Or maybe once the US servers kick in.
Yeah, I was kind of wanting to wait until the global.
Cause right now you can't change your region, so like once the US servers do come out, we might have to start over.
Or they might just let us change. That's possible.
Yeah, they know everybody's playing, saying they're from Taiwan.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they know full well that people from countries that are not supposed to be playing are indeed playing.
I mean, paying attention to social media, then yeah.
Yeah. Like they're watching everybody.
Oh, but
Oh yeah, that's true. Like everybody in the Facebook page is giving themselves away.
I think there'll be enough outcry if they don't let you change your region when every region's finally available that they'll just give in and be like, alright, fine. You got
True.
us.
Yeah, there's a lot of people complaining in the comments.
Maybe it's like a kind of like a legal obligation where they had to say that you can't change your region even if they intend to have it changeable later.
Yeah. Well, right now, if you click other on the regions, it just kicks you out of the game. It's like, oh, it's not available.
Yeah, and then it just reloads and lets you try again. Like,
And then
yeah,
you just say Taiwan, and bam.
yeah. So it's definitely probably like maybe like a copyright issue.
it could be, yeah.
Or something.
Because I know when it comes to gacha law, there are like.
Ah, it's
there
true.
are
Yeah.
laws where you can and can't.
Yeah. But yeah, Duff McWhaling on this, but the bonus packs seem worth it.
Don't Duff McWhaling, but maybe Bubble Crab every now and then.
Yeah.
We don't have a Dolphin Maverick yet.
Not yet.
I want that Dolphin member for X9.